Nobody ever said that to move, retire, or live part-time in Italy, you had to buy something, except maybe me. Sorry about that. Uh, I've been thinking, I've done over 200 videos, shorts and long format, on buying property in Italy. The truth is, there's no reason you can't just rent something in Italy, whether you want to live here for a year or 20 years. Ironically, for the guy that makes so many videos on buying properties in Italy, Olivia, my wife, and I, we rent. We haven't been able to find just the right villa that didn't have issues. And we've already bought a lot of real estate that we put into our real estate renting company here, Tuscan Palace, where we take nice old palace apartments, fix them up, bring them up to current standards, and then rent them out on the nightly circuit, Airbnb, VRBO, etc. And so we rent. We rent a little 3-bedroom, 2-bath house here on a grape farm. And we're only about 5 minutes or less from Montepulciano. We're here in Tuscany, and we pay a whopping, sit down, 700 euros a month for our rent. So you can find very good quality, nice rentals that are in excellent locations here in the country for not a lot of money. And I think we need to start exploring this a lot more. This video is going to be the start of that exploration. So I'm not afraid to show you guys anything. This is the house we rent for 700 euros a month. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, real traditional style. Down below, normally there's tractors. Right now the tractors are all out because within the next 48, 72 hours, it's going to be grape collection time. And we also have 2,000 olive trees. Now, the ones here in my front yard, I actually went through and trimmed up myself, just as a big favor for the owner of the property. He was no longer harvesting or tending to the olive trees, so they got to be quite out of control. But if you can see through there, all the way around this whole house, all the way down the hill, we have 2,000 olive trees. And look at the view. It's mid-morning here. It's a beautiful day. The weather's finally turned how it should be here, in the mid-70s for a high during the day. And we're talking today about long and short-term rentals. And I think the best thing for people to do is to use short-term rentals, that is a rental for 30 or 60 days, to help you procure a long-term rental if you're deciding that you want to rent here in Italy before you buy. Now, I think the best way to find short-term rentals is to just go ahead and use one of the platforms like Airbnb or VRBO, etc. And you put in a wide range of date, like 30 days or 60 days in a row, in a place that you're interested in. And I think you'll find, as long as it's not the high season, you'll be able to come up with numerous options that are usually at a 50 to 80% discount from the regular rent. Now, this may be more expensive to do for the short-term rental than you can get with a long-term rental. But the main thing is the ease at which you're going to be able to set up a property. You'll be able to go in and find a nice property to rent in an area that you're looking at, and all you're going to have to do is click, 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 buy. You're not going to have to find someone that can go look at it for you. You're going to be sure that it's set up to be a nice rental. You're going to have reviews that you can look at. Your money's going to be secure. And I think that's the best way to find a short-term rental. You need a short-term rental to help you find a long-term rental. I think it would be very difficult if you're in Des Moines, Iowa, or Wallaroo, Australia, to try to get online, find something that was available for a long-term rent, make sure that it was nice, get in touch with the owners or the agent, get a contract put together, get your money sent over here. I mean, you get the idea. That's difficult to do from 5 to 10,000 miles away. However, once you're on the ground here, you will have all day to go into cities that you like in your general area, look for rent signs, get on Idealista, stop by real estate offices, and most importantly, put out feelers in the community. Every coffee shop you go to, every person that you meet, that you speak to, you need to tell them, hey, we're looking for a long-term rental. Do you know of anything or do you know of anybody? That's how we found this great deal. It was through a friend of a friend. It was through my friend's sister-in-law's husband's father. It was like 4 degrees of separation. But we have a beautiful 3 bedroom, 2 bath house for 700 euros a month. And it's been a lifesaver because even though we've already bought 5 apartments in Montepulciano and they're all on our website, TuscanPalace.com, just in case you want to come and rent a beautiful 16th, 17th century apartment from us here in Montepulciano. Uh, Even though we bought all that stuff, we still haven't found our forever home here. We've had a few picked out, but everything's fallen through so far. So luckily we had this rental. So that's my suggestion for finding rentals here in Italy. And let's take a look now at 3 short-term and 3 long-term rentals that I found for you in Pulia, an area in southern Italy near the Boot. It's a beautiful whitewashed area, whitewashed cities like Lecce, where we're going to go see these houses that I pulled for you. And I think you'll be surprised at how inexpensively you can rent really beautiful apartments for here in Italy. And maybe that'll save you from having to buy before you get here. All right, let's go take a look. So our first property is a 1 bedroom, 1 bath that works out to about 20 bucks a day. I used Airbnb to find all 3 of the short-term rentals I'm presenting to you. You can see that I put in a 2-month range and I came up with dozens of options in the Lecce area. And I just want to remind you right here that using a platform like Airbnb VRBO is a secure way to easily come up with a rental option while you're here looking for your longer term rental. And remember, it's easy to see the quality and it's easy to find out what people thought of the place when you're booking on Airbnb. So what do you get for your $600 a month? Well, it looks new, it looks clean, the couch looks horribly uncomfortable. The kitchen is small, yes, but the apartment's small. And I'm sure you could cook up some small meal. You have a coffee machine, you have a microwave, you have a decent sized fridge. The bedroom looks nice. You're only using this as a crash pad. You're out looking for long-term rentals right now. That's your job. But this seems like for 20 bucks a day, my God, that's so inexpensive. Bathroom's nice and clean. I think this could be a good base of operations without breaking the bank. It even has a little outdoor seating area. Now we're going to kick it up a notch. This is a 2 bedroom, 1 bath with a gigantic terrace, under 1,500 euros a month, and it looks really nice. I was telling Olivia maybe we should take off for a month, grab the boys, and try living down in southern Italy, just for the change. It looks super beautiful. It's a modern building. If you're looking for rustic timbers, this isn't for you. However, this is a place where you can hang out and go out every day and do your job, which is to find a long-term rental or maybe a house to buy. I feel very comfortable in saying that it would be virtually impossible for you to go out and easily bump into a short-term rental like this. I think sometimes you just have to pay a little bit of a premium to be able to quickly and easily do this. If you decide you can suddenly take off a month and come and look for a rental here, or maybe a house to buy, this would be an excellent option, and you could book it the same day. I think you can look at this house, look at this bathroom, see how fresh and new everything is, and have a great option. Option number 3 is taking us up to the stratosphere. This place is sweet. Almost 100 reviews, almost 5 stars. You're getting it at half price. It's a 2 bedroom, 2 bath. It's an immaculate shape. Somebody put a lot of thought into this place. It is really cool. You might think this was maybe in New York City in Soho or something. Nice big living room, fireplace, everything clean, open. I could easily spend a month or 2 here. Nice commercial grade doors, lots of light. That couch was all leather, and look at the bedroom. Nice mixing of modern with the detailing. And that shower. I would kill to have that shower. Little outdoor space. This is what you get when you want to spend a little over $2,000 a month. Maybe you should treat yourself, stay in style. Now we're going to look at some long-term rentals. This is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. I found this on Idealista. Idealista.it is a nice website for real estate, and it has a great map draw function. What wasn't clear in these listings for long-term on Idealista was the term of the contract, how long it was good for. Now obviously this place is pretty well appointed. Looks like it has nice comfortable furniture. The bathroom, they're not brand new fixtures, they're a little dated, but functional. And you have to remember that you're not buying this place, you're renting it long term, maybe just 12 months. So it doesn't have to be perfect. The next one is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. It's about $1,000 a month, $33 a day, and I looked this up on Idealista. It's a little bit confusing, as I said previously, to know exactly what the contract length is on these. This apartment is modern, very nice, looks clean, nice big kitchen by Italian standards. Has AC, you can see it in the upper corner. Queen bed, good enough. Nice clean looking bathroom, very well appointed, the whole apartment. And finally, the secondary bedroom, 2 twins make a king, that's very nice. And finally, our third long-term rental. This one's listed at $2,300 a month. It's in a big, elegant building right in the downtown area. And you won't believe how nicely this thing is appointed. I like a mix of modern and old. This is a little too modern for my personal taste, but I could certainly see spending a year or two here if I wanted to have a nice long-term rental just to get acclimated into Italy. Seems to have very new fixtures. That shower pan, the glass, the floating toilet, it's all very nice. Queen bed. It's a super place. Nice view, amenities like a pool. I don't see how you go wrong. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have one major takeaway from this video today, I hope it's this. When you're moving to Italy, whether it's full-time or only part-time, you have options. One of your major options is whether to rent like I do or to go ahead and buy. But I think it behooves you when you're first coming to Italy, before you buy something or before you rent something long-term, to come and rent short-term and really explore the area that you're looking at. I cannot tell you how many people have contacted me, said they're contemplating a move to Italy full-time, and they've never been here. I think that's a recipe for disaster. Come and explore one of the most beautiful, vibrant, friendly, and economical countries in the world. If you need me, go to bradsworld8@gmail.com. Leave me an email, and I'm happy to get back to you. If you have more than a simple question, go to bradsworld.it. There's a form on the front page, says send a message. That's where you send me a message at. Choose the drop-down menu, what you want to talk about. I'm happy to consult with you and spend some time on a video chat, explaining things, how they work here in Italy, trying to give you some good ideas. And I hope to see you guys again soon on Brad's World. Ciao.